Radio Sound Theater presents Mansions by Hildegard Flanner.
What are you doing, Lydia?
I had been trimming the rose hedge along the south garden, Aunt Harriet.
But surely you can find something better to do than that, my dear. Someone might see in if you trim it too much. We want a bit of privacy in these inquisitive times.
The young plants along the edge of the walk needed sun.
Move the young plants. Don't sacrifice the rose hedge. It seems to me that the furniture has been disarranged.
I was changing it a little this morning.
May I ask why?
Oh, just to be changed. Don't you think it's an improvement?
It does very well, but I prefer it as it was. You know yourself that this room has never been changed since your grandfather died. And as long as I'm mistress in this house, it shall remain exactly as he liked it. The courthouse will be done before your brother is well enough to come downstairs, Lydia. How astonished he will be to see it completed.
Yes, but he would much rather watch while it's being done.
Well, naturally. But from upstairs you can't see through the leaves of the maple tree. Why, Lydia, there isn't another tree for miles with such marvelous foliage. Great-grandfather Wild did not know, when he set out a sapling, that the county courthouse was to be built, almost in its very shadow.
You always did admire any kind of family tree.
If Great-grandfather Wild heard you say that...
If Great-grandfather Wild heard me say that, it may be he would have the excellent sense to come back and chop off a limb or two so that Joe could have sunlight in that dark room up there and see out.
Lydia, my dear child, I am not responsible for your disposition this lovely morning. Moreover, this is a fruitless...
Fruitless! Why couldn't he have planted an apple tree with blossoms in the spring and fruit in the summer?
I beg your pardon.
With blossoms in the spring and fruit in the summer. Sounds rather pretty, doesn't it?
I do not understand what you are talking about.
No.
It is always a source of sorrow to me, Lydia, that you show so little pride in any of the really noble men in the Wild family.
I never knew them.
But you could at least reverence what I tell you.
Well, I do think great-great-grandfather must have been a gay old person.
Gay old person?
Yes! The portulaca blooms so brightly on his grave. It's really not bad having your family buried in the front yard if its dust inspires a flower like this.
I don't see why you insist on picking those. They wilt immediately.
Oh, but they're so bright and gay. I can't keep my hands from them.
Really?
Aunt Harriet, tell me why these dead old men mean so much to you.
Dead old men. Why, Lydia, the Wilds came up from Virginia and were among the very first pioneers in this section. They practically made this town, and there is no better known name here in the southern part of the state than ours. We.
Oh, yes, of course. I've heard all that ever since I can remember. We have the oldest and most aristocratic-looking house for miles around. The rose hedge has bloomed for 50 years. It's very nearly dead, too. General someone drank out of our well, or General someone else drowned in it. I always forget which.
Lydia!
Oh, doesn't make much difference which. That doesn't worry me. But what does is how you managed to put a halo around all your fathers and grandfathers and...
Because they represent the noble traditions of a noble past.
What about the noble present?
I have not seen it.
No, you have not seen it.
Just one moment, Lydia. I want to speak to you about your brother.
Did the doctor say that Joe is worse?
No. In fact, the doctor won't tell me anything. He and Joe seem to have a secret. I can get nothing definite from the doctor at all, but what I feel it my duty to ask you, Lydia, is this. Tell me truthfully. Have you been speaking to Joe about heaven?
No. What a dreadful thing to even mention to a sick boy.
My dear, you are quite wrong. But someone has been misinforming him.
Oh, really?
Lydia, I am very distressed. Your young brother holds the most unusual and sacrilegious ideas of immortality.
So?
No member of the Wilde family has ever held such ideas. It is quite irregular.
What does he think?
I don't know that I can tell you clearly. It is all so distasteful to me. But he declares, even in contradiction to my explanation, that after death we continue our earthly occupations. That is, our studies, our ambitions.
That is a wonderful idea.
That if we die before accomplishing anything on earth, we have a chance in the afterlife to work. Work! Imagine! In fact, he pictures heaven as a place where people are doing things.
Oh, that is beautiful. I mean, what did you tell him?
I explained very carefully that heaven is peace. Peace. That the first thing we do when a dear one dies is to pray for the eternal rest of his soul.
Oh.
Yes, Lydia, I am glad to see that you share my distress. Why, he desecrates the conception of heaven with workmen, artists, inventors, musicians, anything but angels.
Anything but angels. That is quite new, is it not? At least in this little town. Does Joe see himself building houses in heaven?
That is the worst of it. Why, Lydia, even after I told him patiently that there was no such thing as architects in heaven, he insists that if he dies, he is going to be one.
If he should die?
That is simply another foolish fancy. He has been confined so long that he gets restless and imagines these strange things.
Poor Joe.
Don't sympathize with him, please. I can't possibly allow him to become an architect.
Why not?
When the men in our family have been clergymen for 4 generations?
Yes, but they're dead now.
All the more reason for continuing the tradition.
There isn't one bit of money in it.
When was a Wilde ever slave to money?
Certainly not since my day, and for very, very good reason.
Well, at least we have sufficient to send Joe to college, and as a divinity student. And someday we will hear him preach in the house of the Lord.
Well, he would rather build houses himself.
Simply a boyish whim. He's too young to really have a mind of his own. He will do what I tell him.
He's very nearly 19, Aunt Harriet. Didn't you have a mind of your own when you were 19?
Certainly not! Yes, of course. This is entirely different. If you can't be polite, Lydia, you might at least stop laughing.
Oh no! I take after my great-great-grandfather. I've just discovered it. At last, I'm interested in the noble men of the Wilde family. I know he liked to laugh. Look at the pertness of that.
Please give me your sun hat, Lydia.
Oh, are you going to look at the portulaca?
No, I am going to see what you have done to the rose hedge.
Go look at your decrepit old rose hedge. Go look at it. And I hope you get hurt on a thorn and bleed. Yes, bleed, the way you make me bleed. I did cut a hole in it. I don't care who sees in. I want to see out. Take your stupid flowers, take them. They don't do me any good. They're withering. They're withering. Joe, my goodness. Whatever made you come downstairs? Aunt Harriet will be angry. Why, this might be awfully dangerous for you, Joe. How did you come to do such a thing?
I wanted to see how the courthouse was going on. I wanted to see out my window. You know.
Well, you see they will soon have it done.
Yes. Won't they, though? Look at those white pillars. That's worth something, I tell you. I'm glad I saw it.
What do you mean?
Just what I said.
Yes, but Joe, coming downstairs this way when you've been really ill.
Oh, don't argue, Lydia. I had just been arguing with Aunt Harriet.
You'd better rest then. You will have to anyway, before you go back to your room. I see you plan to draw?
Yes. I've been lazy for so long. It's driving me crazy, never doing anything. I thought I'd copy some Greek columns this morning. Could you give me a large book to work on?
I'll look for one. Joe, what were you and Aunt Harriet arguing about?
Oh, nothing.
Yes, I've heard her do that before. But won't you tell me?
It wasn't anything, Lydia.
Here's what you want.
Thank you. Where is she, by the way?
Oh, out looking at the rose hedge, where I cut a hole in it.
A hole in the sacred rose hedge? Where did you suddenly get the courage? I've heard you talk about doing such thing before, but you never really did them.
I don't know, Joe, where I got my courage. I think it's leaving me, too.
Come stand by me. I have a great deal of courage this morning. It's good I have you, Lydia. Aunt Harriet has a fit every time she sees me doing this.
Oh, having them as part of her religion.
Well, this is mine. What is yours, Lydia? I don't believe I ever heard you say.
I haven't any.
Sure enough.
I never did anything for anyone out of love, and I was never allowed to do anything I wanted for joy. So I know that I have no religion.
Never mind. Perhaps that will all come to you someday. I wonder what you will do when I go.
Where?
Oh, to college.
Well, perhaps when you go to college, I'll do something Aunt Harriet doesn't think is regular.
What will it be?
How can I know? How should I want to know? What do you see?
Nothing.
Then please stop looking at it.
I'm actually getting some form into this column. If I could only learn to design beautiful buildings.
Why, of course, you will someday.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm afraid I won't get the chance.
Oh, you'll be a man. You can ride over Aunt Harriet.
What was that bell?
I did not hear any.
I did.
It must have been the side door. Someone will answer it.
Do people often come by the side door?
Why, Joe, you know very well that the delivery boy always comes there.
Delivery? I wonder, will it be delivery?
Joe, you're even odder than I am. Stop it. It doesn't do to have two in the family.
Oh, just as you say. What is this big book?
Music.
Why it has your name on it?
It is my book.
Do you ever play the piano?
Yes.
Play something now, please.
Oh, that piano has been locked for 15 years.
Ever since Mom died and you and I came here to live.
Yes. Haven't you ever wondered why it was never open?
I certainly have. But Aunt Harriet always avoided the subject, and I could never get you to say anything about it.
By the time I had tried it for 2 years, I knew better.
But why is it locked?
Because I neglected my duties. I played the piano when I should have been studying, and I played when I should have been hemming linen, and I played when I should have been learning psalms.
But surely when you grow older, when you were through school...
No. I lied to her about it. She made me promise not to touch the piano and left it open on purpose to see what I would do. And I played, and she heard me. So when I denied it, you see, after that, to have let me go on playing and undisciplined, why, it would have meant the loss of my soul. It would have meant hell, at least, Joe dear, and I don't know what else. Aunt Harriet has always been so careful about what I learned.
But surely you are old enough now to do what you want to. I'll ask her myself.
No, oh no, Joe, please, don't do that, please. I should be frightened, really. It's a matter of religion with her.
And don't you know how to play any longer?
Yes, some. I sneak into the church when no one is there and I play on that piano. When you were away 6 months, this was open to be tuned for those young cousins of hers who visited. They were lively young girls, and the first thing they did every morning was go to play the piano. They would have asked questions if it had been locked. And Aunt Harriet hates inquisitiveness like poison.
Where's the key?
I don't know where it is now. She has probably thrown it away. It would be just like her to do that. Joe, wouldn't you like a cup of tea?
No. I wouldn't. Sit down, Lydia.
Joe, what are you looking for?
I can't get over the feeling that I'm expecting someone.
Who is it?
I don't know. Someone I never saw before.
An unknown visitor knocks before he comes in the door.
I'm not sure that this one will.
Joe, you're tired. Please go upstairs.
Not quite yet. Lydia, you know what Aunt Harriet and I were arguing about. I saw it in your eyes.
Of course. It's a beautiful idea.
Then you think I'm right.
I hope to heaven you are.
Then do something for me, Lydia, please.
What?
I've been so worried lately to think how awful it is if a person dies without accomplishing anything.
I wish you wouldn't talk like that.
I wasn't speaking to myself. I meant just in general, you know? But what I have been figuring out is this. So long as you believe that you can go on working after you leave here, it's all right, isn't it?
Yes.
But when you first go over, you're rather weak.
You mean your soul?
Yes, it is. And you mustn't be worried by grief or any force working against you from the people you've left behind.
Yes, I follow you. Where did you learn all this?
In a book at a library.
I think I have heard of some theory or...
I'm not bothering about theories. I haven't got time for them. In fact, I'd almost forgotten about the whole idea until the other day. Something the doctor told me set me thinking. He is really a splendid man, Lydia.
Yes, I've always thought so. But what is it you want me to do for you, Joe? Aunt Harriet may come in any moment.
Just this. When I die, don't let Aunt Harriet pray for my soul.
Joe!
Yes, I mean it. She has a powerful mind. And she would pray for my eternal rest. And I might not be strong enough to stand against her.
I won't listen to you any longer. It is wrong to talk and think about death.
Lydia, please. It means so much to me. Listen just 1 second. I know I'm not very good, but Aunt Harriet would be sure to try to make an angel out of me. And if I thought I had to sit on those everlasting gold steps and twang an everlasting gold harp forever and ever, Lydia, I'd go crazy. I'd go crazy.
I promise anything. Only don't excite yourself this way. For heaven's sake, Joe, be quiet.
But don't let her pray. And make her give you the key to the piano. And you play something so I can go out in harmony. Harmony. Do you understand that, Lydia? Harmony. That That's the word they use so often in the book. Do you promise, Shirley?
Yes. But Joe, you're not going to die. You're not. The doctor would have told us something about it.
Of course. I'm not going to. Not until I get good and ready. Don't be silly. But remember, when it is happening, you must not cry. That is very hard on souls that are just starting out.
I can see how it might be.
You won't forget to smile?
No.
But smile now. For practice.
Oh, I can smile for you easily enough, but don't frighten me like that again.
I'll try not to.
Do you expect Aunt Harriet to live as long as you do?
Yes, I'm quite sure she will. The Wilds have the habit of living long. You know.
But why shouldn't you live any longer than she, since you are younger?
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather like to get ahead of her in something, though.
Well, you do believe in preparation. I can't see why you're being so beforehanded, but if it gives you any pleasure to scare me to death...
It certainly does, Lydia. And just one thing more I want of you.
What?
Take the Bible and read something to bind the promise. Just any verse.
This has become too solemn. I don't care for it.
Then I'll be ready to go.
Go!
Upstairs. This will be our secret, Lydia. What are you waiting for?
Yes, Joe. Our secret. Let me see. Mother was always very fond of John. Oh, I have the very thing to read to you. Oh, how strange. Sounds like a prophecy for you.
Read it. Who's coming?
Only Aunt Harriet.
I managed, Lydia, to some extent to repair the damage which you... Actually, Joe downstairs. But I felt certain this morning, my dear, when you were arguing in that unheard of fashion, that you must be better.
I don't think it has hurt him to come down, Aunt Harriet.
On the contrary, I think it has done him good.
I should say it did, Aunt Harriet. You don't know how much.
What is it, Joe dear? Is the doctor coming again?
No, I hardly think the doctor will need to come again.
Well, how gratifying. I'm so glad.
Aunt Harriet, Joe was just about to go up to his room, but he asked me to read something to him from the Bible first. I opened to this passage. Won't you read it to him?
Yes, I will indeed. It gives me great happiness, Joe, to see you really showing a desire for the holy word of the Scripture. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you.
Many mansions, Lydia. Aunt Harriet. Who said I couldn't build houses? Houses in...
That is positive sacrilege, Joe.
Didn't I say it was a prophecy? Aunt Harriet, come here quickly.
Joe? Joe?
I'll call the doctor.
It will do no good, Lydia. Joe has gone. This is the way your father went, and your grandfather, all the men in the Wild family. But this is irregular. They never died so young. And he seemed so well. Why did the doctor... Lydia, this was their secret. This is what they wouldn't tell me.
Secret? Which secret?
Dear Lord, I do beseech thee to grant peace and eternal rest to thy child come home to thee. Grant that he may forever sit in thy presence.
Stop it, I say! You worried him enough when he was alive. Now that he's dead, let him do what he wants to.
Lydia, have you lost your senses? Be calm, be calm. Come, We will read a few verses and have faith that...
No, you shan't. Let him alone. Oh, Joe, I'm trying. Be brave. You knew all along. You were watching. You were expecting. Why didn't you tell me? Where is the key to the piano?
You wouldn't touch the piano in the presence of
Where
death.
is the key?
It is gone. I don't know where it is.
Don't you? Don't you? Oh, be brave, Joe. Then if the key is gone, I shall have to take it the fire tongs.
Lydia, don't touch them!
What
are you about?
That key, and I want it quickly.
I can't give it to you now. I will never give it to you.
No? Joe, why didn't you tell me? Very well, Aunt Harriet.
Wait! Look in that old vase on the mantel. No, the one we never use. With the crack in it. To think that this should happen in my house. Lord, what have I done to deserve it?
Joe, this sounds like wind blowing through willow trees. Goodbye, Joe. Goodbye, dear. Good luck.
Lydia, have you no religion?
Yes, I have.
I can't understand. Joe. Poor Joe.
Let not your heart be troubled. I'm smiling, Joe. I'm laughing, Joe. Be strong. In my father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you.
New Radio Sound Theater is a collaboration between Kaeleigh Casavant and Bruno Voigt. Creative direction by Kaeleigh Casavant. Executive production and composition by Bruno Voigt.